myself, my daughter Hero, Renee, our cousin Beatrice, and Margaret. And so what we do is that we have them sing some wonderful, beautiful Christmas carols. So if you guys would be patient, enjoy, then we'll get started.
We're going to put that night we did this. Okay. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Wait, hold it, everyone. I learned in this letter that Don Pedro comes tonight to Messina.
He is very nearby this.
How many gentlemen have we lost in this action?
But few of any sort and none of name.
Oh, a victory is twice itself when the achiever brings home full numbers. I learned here that Don Pedro has bestowed much honor on his friend, young Claudio.
Oh, well deserved. Much deserved on his part, equally remembered by Don Pedro. He has borne himself beyond the promise of his age, doing in the figure of a lamb the feats of a lion.
He hath an uncle here. He hath an uncle here in Messina. Will be very glad to hear it.
Oh, I have already delivered his letters.
Did he break out into tears?
In great measure.
A kind overflow of kindness. How much better it is to weep at joy than to joy at weeping.
I pray you, is Signor Mountanto returned from the wars or no?
I know none of that name, lady. There's none such in the army of that name.
What is he that you ask for, niece?
My cousin needs Signor Benedick.
Oh, he's returned, and as in most great pleasant spirits.
I pray you, how many have he killed and eaten in these wars? But how many have he killed? For indeed I promise to eat all of his kills.
Faith, niece, you tax Signor Benedick too much, but he'll be meek with you, I doubt it not.
He hath done great service, lady, in these wars.
You have musty victuals, and he hath hoped to eat it. He is a very valiant trencherman. He hath an excellent stomach.
And a good soldier too, lady.
And a good soldier to a lady. But what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord. A man to a man, stuffed with all honorable virtue.
Aye, so indeed. He is no less than a stuffed man. But for the stuffing, well, we are all mortal.
You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There is a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedick and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now is the whole man governed with wolf. Who's his companion now? He hath every month a new sworn brother.
Is it possible?
Very easily possible. He wears his faith, but as the fashion of his hat never changes with the next block.
He is most in the company of the right noble Claudio.
Oh, Lord, he will hang upon him like a disease.
Oh.
He is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad. God help the noble Claudio. If he had caught the Benedick, it will cost him 1,000 pound ere he be cured.
Oh.
I will hold friends with you, ladies.
2 good friends.
You will never run mad, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Oh, Don Pedro's approached.
You are come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace. For trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you depart from me, sorrow abides, and happiness takes his leave.
Oh, you embrace your charge too willingly. I think this is your daughter?
Her mother hath many times told me so.
Were your doubts or that you asked her?
Signor Benedick, no, for then you were a child.
You have it full, Benedick. Truly, the lady fathers herself. Be happy, lady, for you were like an honorable father.
If Signor Leonato be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders, for all Messina as like him as she is.
I wonder that you'll still be talking, Signor Benedick. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear Lady Disdain, are you less
should die while she hath such meat food defeated as Signor Benedick? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you come in her presence.
Is courtesy a turncoat? But it is certain I am loved of all ladies. Only you accept it. I would I could find in my heart that I have not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
Dear happiness to women. They would else have been troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God and my cold blood I am of your humor for that. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall scape a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse, and for such a face as yours were.
Wow, you are a rare parent teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of
I
yours.
would my horse have the speed of your tongue and so good a continuer. Oh, keep your way, in God's name. I have done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
Signor Claudio, Signor Benedick, my dear friend Leonato hath invited you all. I tell him we shall stay here at least a month, and he heartily prays some occasion may detain us long.
Hey, let me bid you welcome, my lord. Being reconciled to the prince, I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I am not of many words, but I thank you.
Okay. Well, why don't we come with let's go, please your grace?
Leonato, we will go together.
Okay.
Benedick, didst thou note the daughter of Senior Leonato?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Do you question me as an honest man should do for my simple true judgment, or would you have me speak after my custom as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray thee, speak in sober judgment.
By faith, methinks she's too low for a high praise and too little for a great praise. Only this commendation I can afford her, that were she other than she is, she were unhandsome, and being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
Thou thinkest me, I'm in sport. I pray thee, tell me truly how thou likest her.
Do you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yeah, in a case to put it into. But speak you this with a sad brow, or do you play the flouting jack? Come, in what key shall a man take you to go in the song?
In mine eye, she is the sweetest lady that I ever looked on.
I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, if she were not possessed with a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But I hope you have no intent to turn husband.
I would scarce trust myself, though I had sworn the contrary, if Hero could be my wife.
It's come to this! Shall I never see a bachelor of 60 again? Go to it, babe, and thou wilt needs thrust thy neck into a yoke, wear the print of it, and sigh away Sundays. Oh, look, Don Pedro's returned to seek you.